Is it
They
a
wouldn't
good
pay
thing?
people to do it if it wasn't.
Is it a good thing for Adidas to have Kanye in its lineup?
As in,
Is it good? Business wise, is it good?
yes, I think it is. I think it is. Any
I agree.
Any sneaker brand that can afford it would probably take him in.
I agree. Why? Because they know that they're gonna boost somehow, whether it's visibility, whether it's brand awareness, whether brand and tone, whether it's money wise, monetarily. They'll
Okay,
Okay,
so
but this is a mistake. If you want to speak spiritually,
Spiritually?
if you want to speak purely on the endorsement side of things,
Purely?
his first contract was probably beneficial to the company. It was a 2 or 3 year deal at they say about $10 million bucks. So now he's moving. I've heard reports due to some well-regarded sources in the interwebs that they're moving between 10 and say $40 million in Yeezy shit a year.
including a yellow that's coming up soon.
Yeah. Okay. So
Kidding.
highlighter,
so that
350.
that break even, that probably paid for the contract. Now he signed a new deal, some sort of extension last year that is undisclosed. So you have no idea. But there's a reason why in the sports world that Nike started paring down its, just spend for athletes. Everybody was getting huge money to wear Nikes. That's why you had, when they stopped doing that, that's why you had guys like D Wade go and search out Li Ning. And now Clay Thompson, and I'm not 100% sure on this because I'm not a huge KT guy, but I think he was Nike when he first got in and just on the base level for whatever that endorsement was, and now is with Ante out of the Far East. So, I mean, but they started cutting all of that stuff or a lot of that stuff and just leaving the real marquee guys because it's just wasted money. It's just you're pissing money away. And I mean, we've got the
Well, to be fair, like Kanye's not getting LeBron money for a shoe deal.
And Kanye is not Klay Thompson.
that
Are you
is
saying
true.
Klay Thompson's good or bad? I don't
So
get that.
are you saying
analogy.
KT's got bars? Like, what are you
No,
saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in an effect in pop culture, Klay Thompson has no effect.
But we're talking about sales and,
that-
and the
that
effect to
drives
the
sales.
bottom line of the endorsement / marketing budget of a company.
Yeah.
So now the thing is that when you talk about that that's why I kind of asked Jay how he defines drawing visibility or shedding a light on Adidas to people who aren't buying it. I don't find it exactly valid because he's had his own clothing line associated with that. They're on Yeezy season 5 or 6 now.
Yeah.
Plus he had his own, was it Yeezy season 2 when he went on his own and made those crate boots.
Yeah.
So aside from the 750s and the 350s, everything else has gone to markdown almost immediately. So what type of visibility is he bringing into a brand, using his own creative process that is really luring people in there? Because he's not wearing a Superstar. He's not wearing a Stan. As far as I can tell, not that I have any first-hand experience with this, but apparently it was the 12 to 18 white female demographic that was largely responsible for Adidas's growth. Because
Yeezy taught him.
yeah, because you look at their social media feeds. Not that I do look at 12 to 18-year-old white
on, Joe.
female social media feeds.
You're setting yourself
But
up.
I don't.
He's warning himself too.
He deleted that account.
Sons of bitches. But I'm saying that was apparently the wildfire that propelled Adidas to a banner year last year, and that's where it's tough
Where are you
to.
getting this?
But I think you also
Okay.
have to look at the fashion trends that are happening. That
Yeah.
But
the Stan Smith
that's
was a
fading already.
huge- No, that was a
Yeah.
huge, like 2 years ago. It was
Yeah.
a huge thing for people to like everyone to own Stan Smith, and it became something that became on like
You know who-
catwalks and
you know
and-
who
and things
revived
or
the
shoes
Stan
that look
Smith
very similar
is
to
Raph
it.
Simon.
Yep. So
Simon.
yeah,
But he reinvigorated that silhouette,
Yes.
right?
huh?
I think he reinvigorated that silhouette, the Stan Smiths.
I see, and I just within the hip hop culture and maybe adult men, yes, but allegedly seeing these tweeners social media posts out there where it's just superstars. I mean, there was a meme made about it where it's like the girls are saying they want to be original or whatever, and it's a shot of like 12 sorority girls that are all wearing superstars.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't necessarily.
But
I
we're
haven't
not saying
seen
that
the visibility.
he's
You're saying
solely-
that.
he's solely responsible for the growth of the company. Like, I just think it's.
But what visibility are you equating it to when the top 4 silhouettes he hasn't even strapped on? Sorry, yeah,
What was
Ultra
the
Boost wasn't
last-
even in the top 4.
Why would you consider the top 4 silhouettes as visibility for him when those?
No, I'm
have-
asking you, how can you equate visibility to the top 4 sellers? And that shit
I'm
falls
not-
off
but
exponentially
I'm
when you're
not-
not.
I'm
because
I'm
it
not-
becomes something that they can afford and that they can get in their hands. And maybe they've never owned
the
an
Alpha
Adidas
Bounce.
before.
But that's the
here's
thing,
some,
is that
now they're
no
like, oh, I
one's-
know this person that I follow is a musician. He's with Adidas. Oh, I'm gonna check out.
Nope.
You. Wow.
Nope.
Check
Nope you
Adidas.
for you.
Nope you for you.
Well, what I wanted
See, and I don't buy I love you, but I disagree with that because I don't,
don't know if
see
you-
it. I don't see anyone going discount because of Kanye's influence.
Would you-
They're paying. How much is a Pablo tee? What are people paying for a St. Pablo?
Yeah, but I
tour
don't think
tee?
that's what's that specifically. It's about his entity as a person, as an entertainer, and just like people know who he is. As much as there's a few people that come through the store that don't know, or you can ask my parents who the fuck he is, and they probably don't know. The core group of people who are in that are hype beasts or that are just in pop culture now, people know who he is.
Sure, but
Right?
going
And-
one step further, you can't look at those top 4 silhouettes, maybe ZX Flux and NMD, but you can't look at a Superstar or Stan, which has such a big footprint and foothold with the tweener market. You have to go to who's buying those shoes. The parents don't give a shit about Kanye West. They're not going to get Superstars and Stans on the feet of their kids because, hey, that's Kanye
Well,
West.
they're not getting-
those
they're
shoes
not
are
getting
$60.
Yeezys either.
Those shoes are $60 bucks American. They're
Yeah.
not concerned about Kanye's presence and thinking
No,
that's
but
back
the
to
kids
school
that are
money
listening
for
to
it.
that music are following him and following all the things that he's doing, and they, as much as they can't afford it, they want it. Whether their parents are going to buy it, and they again, I'm not talking about 16-year-olds. I'm talking about people who are in their mid 20s.
But those people
you know,
aren't
early
moving the
20s,
needle
maybe.
of the business. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. Those
Yeah.
top 4 silhouettes are largely
Yes.
driven by people who aren't even.
And that
in
was the
the
main argument or the conversation I wanted to bring up is the silhouettes that make money for Adidas. Yeezy is not one of these silhouettes. Can
No.
we, can we
it's-
agree on
and,
this?
Yes.
And you
Okay.
have to look at Nike
So-
too.
Yeah.
The Monarch moves
But
the needle for
is
Nike.
Kanye West have any responsibility in the selling of these top 4 silhouettes that Joe's talking
No,
about?
but he has some kind of responsibility for Ultra Boost NMDs going forward. Correct?
How
No.
do you equate NMDs to? I'm asking you seriously, not to be
Yeah, no,
derivative
no.
or deriding, but how do you equate an NMD to Kanye West?
That's the thing.
Boost? Honestly, Boost.
Okay.
Boost was there before Kanye West.
Yeah, but he made it in his shoe that made it go to sync. So now everything that has Boost, everyone has to get it.
It's hard to say because
Why is that not hard? Why is it hard to say?
it's hard to. These are all intangibles we're talking about. That's why.
Okay,
That's why it's
I know. But here, let me give you this. Kanye wears an Ultra Boost version 1 triple black and a triple white. All right. So what I was trying to say is that everybody sees Kanye West wearing a version 1 Ultra Boost triple black or triple white. Everyone goes ape shit over it.
Yeah.
Triple blacks and triple whites.
I'll give you that, but how many pairs do you think that?
Okay, hold
translates
on. So next thing you know, these pairs are
First
sold
of all,
out.
Kanye wore energy boosts.
Okay, I didn't know that, but the core blacks and triple
But
whites.
who's talking about energy boosts nowadays?
I didn't even know that, but that's okay. Hold on. All right, so say for example, so all of those are sold out, right? And you can't get a pair, right? But then there's this new NMD release that's opening up that has Boost on it,
That's even harder to get.
right? Yeah, but you have 9 pairs.
I
got lucky.
I don't think it needs to be about all the things that he did wear or didn't wear. It was
But
it's
it
about
helps.
it.
No,
Sure, it helps.
Pierre, you're saying that
But no, I'm
Kanye is
saying
the
that-
sole. No, Pierre.
Not
He's
soul.
saying-
I didn't say soul. Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, I'll put other things in your mouth. Anyway, you're saying that Kanye actually has an effect on the Ultra Boost selling like gangbusters like it has. I have a feeling that the Ultra Boost or whatever Boost shoe out there would have done just fine on its own. Eventually, maybe he gave it a little kickstart, but those numbers would have been like equivalent of whatever the final
Would you
numbers of the year.
compromise then and say if it was a snowball, he would have pushed it so that and then momentum would have grown it to whatever it is right now.
I think it's like anything. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a movie. Like, are you going to put a non-famous person in a particular movie to get people to go to the movie theater? No, you're going to try to get the right person for the role that has a following, that has people that want to see them.
Okay,
in some
here's
sort
the
of
thing.
movie.
Here's your argument. To
So I'm just-
more
I'm just saying
accurate.
that-
It'll be like if Tom Cruise was in this Universal Mummy movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that mean every other Universal picture movie will do better because Tom Cruise was in this one?
No.
That's
no,
a
that's a whole different.
But I'm saying
How
that
is that?
for it.
Joe, how is that
because of
comparison?
him,
Does
it's-
that relate?
It's a pretty good one.
It is good, but
Mm.
I'm saying that because he's there, it's drawing people in, right? And that's what my point is. I'm not saying that
A good shoe's a
he's-
good shoe, man.
He's the sole responsibility for growth of the company. Pardon me. But it's more that it's drawing people in because they know who he is and they're curious about the product and they're going to try other things that are in the product.
The people that
There's a
buy
reason why-
Shell Toes and buy Stan Smith
Yeah, I know
and
that.
buy
I
all that shit,
understand that.
they don't even care about
Of
Kanye.
course.
And those are the only shoes that make not
And
only,
that's what-
But I mean,
those
all
are
the people that
main
were
money
following
makers.
Kanye at Nike are probably now following him at Adidas.
That's hard to say.
I think there's a good portion of
I
it.
get, yeah.
See,
I
but-
could agree.
Are you
So
saying they've
different-
abandoned Nike and
No.
strictly are shopping
I
with
haven't.
Adidas now?
I haven't.
Exactly.
I still
So-
there. But now, you know what happened is that I spend a lot more money on Adidas products.
Because they're killing
Not
it.
because of him,
So you don't.
Ex-
but
And
partially
you-
because it gave me some visibility to it and stuff
Yeah.
that I wasn't normally probably interested in.
The only stuff that Kanye directly relates to the Adidas sales are his boosts or his Yeezy boosts.
Yeah.
And maybe a
But
couple
I'm just-
pieces of clothing, and that's it.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is that it's just creating more like a traction towards the brand, and I think
Okay.
you want to associate yourself with famous people or other people in
Okay.
the industry that create buzz. So, point in case, Jerry Lorenzo from Fear of God, he has his own product that is good, but now he's doing collaborations with Vans. Vans already has its own thing, but bringing those two together have created a product that's
Sick
more
lines,
valuable
by the
than
way, too.
any
Yeah.
other. Like, we're talking like, when was the last time a pair of Vans was worth $600 to $800?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
and you
man.
can't
Look
say
how
it-
limited
and
that's
what's-
going to be.
It's very limited, but so are these. But you can't
What's-
say that the brand would have done that on their own.
Yeah.